Very often people ask you this question: what does a macrobiotic consult involve? Um, there's nothing esoteric to being macrobiotic. It's basically eating in balance, eating with intuition and eating with logic, which are on two ends of the spectrum. They're the yin and yang, but the balance is what we're seeking. When you walk into the consult, I already have your case history with me. I know which way I'm heading with you. Uh, I have a brief picture on what you're going to look like, because when you walk in, I need to do some diagnosis on you. So you come into my session, we sit, we chat. I get to know you a little, and then I do an internal diagnosis, because all your organs are on your face. So I'm doing a diagnosis of, how good are your organs? What's the strength of your organs? And we're going to get into that as well. And then I corroborate that by touching your meridian lines. There are specific points on your meridian lines where, if I find there is an imbalance, the meridian line will reflect that back to me. I may or may not tell you that, but I do that test myself. So there's a bit of a touch diagnosis that's going on. We spend a good 20-25 minutes doing that. I also get into talking with you. So I get to know a bit of your emotional side. I get to know what makes you tick, what makes you work. If there's a self-esteem issue going on an emotional level, what's the mental pattern that really makes you, what you are, or what is it that's pulling you back. So that, a bit of that's going on as well. It's a very subliminal thing. And of course, the yin and the yang of it, I'm looking at you and analyzing you from that perspective. So those are my diagnostics. And then I come up with a basic idea of, this is the problem. Now that I like to share with you, because I do realize that that's something that worked for me when my counselor came and told me, Shonali, this is what's going on. I feel if you know it, you'll make a concerted effort towards getting better, rather than, just leaving it to chance and me giving you a sermon to go home with. So we sit and, go through your condition. Maybe there's a little bit of a classroom situation where I'm explaining things to you on a board, telling you this is what's wrong, this is what's going on. And that's my analysis as a macrobiotic practitioner as to what's going on. Once that is out of the way, we go with recommendations. So then the next hour is spent on just how you eat, when you eat, and what you have to eat. It sounds a little stringent, but it's not as stringent as it sounds. It's a lifestyle diet, so I want you to get it into your system, and I want you to stay with that diet. It's not a short-term program. It's going to be there with you for life, or it's going to be there with you till